You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to have some slime time on Valentine's Day. Now I'm going to slime some chocolate. I'm going to melt this and see how it turns into slime. And then I'm going to melt one of my gummy controllers. Now, believe it or not, this one on the left is from 2 years ago. When I originally did this video, I ate the other one, but then when I was in the store this round, say going to Target, I saw they had them on the shelf again. So this is what it looked like in 2015. And then this is what it looks like in 2017. Now they're calling it limited edition gummy remote, but I think it's more like a gummy controller. Now if you want to see the video where I actually eat one of these, then I'll put a link in the description. But I'm going to keep this one now, and I'm going to melt this one in the microwave and turn it into slime. So let's get started. Alright, so first I'm going to melt my gummy so that when I'm playing with this I can be melting the chocolate here. Now as you can see, this says 2015, and this is what it looked like in this package. Now you can see the difference. Now I'm going to keep this one. I had bought it thinking I would melt it, but then I realized when I was going through my Valentines from past years, I like to keep things. I thought, let's just do this one, and I'll keep that new one and eat it. Why not? So I already eat this color one in another video. I might have melted it too, I don't remember. But at this point, I don't think I've ever turned one into slime. So let's take a look at this gummy remote. Like I said, gummy controller. It still smells great, so let's get this out of the way. Now I had to get a microwave safe bowl, right? I was thinking I melted on one of my plates, but then I would need to put it in a bowl to kind of mix it with my slimy ingredients. So let's put this in a bowl. You can kind of see. I do want to take a bite of it, but I won't. We'll just set it right in here, and we'll be able to videotape now this melting down. So let's do that. All right, I'm going to set the microwave for 3 minutes. Not that I think it's going to take that much time, just so that I have time. And then what I'll do is I'll just let the camera run. Maybe I'll speed it up. Maybe I won't. I really don't know. I don't know until I actually start editing. But let's see what happens. All right, here we go. I have my time cook set. Let's go for 4 minutes. We'll see what happens. I've been trying to find a new microwave, too, that doesn't have any little grate on the front. Very hard to find, so enjoy watching this. It's holding its shape still. That's about a half a minute. It looks like it's slowly starting to give now. Looks a little puffier, stickier on the side. It is now almost flat. It's bubbling on the edges. Alright, I think that's hot enough to play with now. That was about a minute and a half. Let me go that 20 more seconds, and then I'll head over to the video booth and we will check it out. Alright, here we go. The slime powder that I use is called Dunecraft Gobbledygook. I always put the link in the description. You can kind of see the buttons. There's still some buttons there on the controller part that are right there. Let's just see what's going on. Okay, so it's definitely a nice consistency. So, time to add some slime powder. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon and see what that does. I'm heating up my tray in the background there. That is going to be for the chocolate. So let's see. Let's get this right here, and then let's see how this goes. Now, in its current consistency, I mean, you can play with it, but I would not pick this up. I want to be able to pick it up and make sure it doesn't stick anymore. Maybe it'll harden again. I really don't know. This is why I do it. So I won't be able to tell much until I see it maybe moving from the bottom of the bowl a little bit where I can play with it. And it's always good to let this sit. I'm going to let this sit now. And it's not too hot. This is a microwave safe bowl. It's not hot at all here. The bottom's a little warm. Ooh, 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 get in there. There we go. Save. Get a paper towel ready, because I won't need it. Ooh, don't. Ooh, caught ya. Just when you thought. Okay, I'm starting to see now. Let's see. I'm starting to see what I want to say. That, hey, maybe it is starting to slime. Okay, so let's bring in experiment number 2. We'll let that sit just a second. I'll check back with that. It's gonna make a mess, I know. This is heating up. Now this is getting hot. And right now I have it on a low setting, so be careful. Very hot. Very hot. And it's one of my hot plates on a very thin pan, but I thought this would give me the best melting of the chocolate. I'm gonna melt my cuddly cutie. Let's see how he does on here. Ooh. He's starting to melt. And then a couple hearts. Well, I should have had some of these ready, but I have it on its lowest setting, really. There we go, buddy. Don't burn. Let me lower it just a little. This is very hot. Okay, right now we're gonna go to really low. Uh-oh, should have took my smoke detector off, huh? There we go. I smell it. I think now that I lowered it, I'll be okay. Let's just see. Okay. Yes, he's cooking really good. I just want to make a slimy mess here, and I think I'm achieving that. Let's get this guy in here. Hopefully now that I've turned it down, I can play with it a little bit more. Some white chocolate. Bear hugs. There you go, buddy. You hang out there. Let's see this over here. I think I might need a little bit more. Okay. So I will incorporate that in just a second. As always, I do kind of keep things clean, so if you see a break at any point, it's me just moving things around. Let's melt this. Yeah, I think I had it a little too hot, so it burnt too fast, but we just want to get this to be so I can put some slime powder on it. How to eat one. There, I think I got the temperature right now. Now. Nothing like using a plastic spatula on a hot metal pan. Get in there. Ooh, That was weird. Did you see that? The way it just melted around? I think we're close. I think my spatula's okay. It's not that hot. All right. Let's slide this back a little. Let me bring this in. I'm going to add another tablespoon. Switch hands here. Okay, I see now. It is starting to slime. So it looks like a decent consistency now. Will it pick it up? No. I'm going to put the rest in and mix it up. That's going to be cool. So it's a gummy slime with a chocolate slime. All right, let's move this back in. And then when I come back now, I'm close. Let's see how this guy handles it. Oop, there goes his head. And there's his body. I think that's a good consistency. Let me let this go a little bit more. But as you can see now, I should be able to turn that into slime. Everything's melting good. For you. All right, I'll be back then. I want to let the chocolate just cool a little bit. Add a few more, let it melt. And then I'll be able to play with both slimes. And mix one up. And then play with the other, and then maybe mix them together. And add a few more things. I think I'm close. I don't mind having a few chunks. Look at that nice color. All right. We get another bowl. Put this in a bowl and turn this into slime. I'll be right back with that. All right, I switched tools because I wanted to be able to do this and it wasn't working too well with the plastic one. There's my chocolate. You see what's burnt on there now? I'll have to scrape that off later. Okay. Now I could use this. Let me get my slime powder in here. This one here, looking pretty good. Now I think I've slimed like syrup and other things, but never hot melted chocolate, so. Remember now, I'll put a link to what this is. This is not baking soda. A lot of people have gotten confused. It's usually people who haven't been watching the whole series. If you've been through the whole series, you know the product, because I started with one. Ooh, look at that bubbling. And it's not edible, so don't think it's edible. And don't attempt this at home. Well, you can make your own slime at home however you want. I can't tell you what to do or not to do. There we go. Oh, looks cool. This is gonna be fun. It's playtime. Okay, that one's mixed up pretty good. Let's check this one out. I think I need to get a little bit more room here. Yeah, look at that. Would you look at that? I think it's playable. It's gonna be a messy playable. Meaning it's gonna be slimeable, but I want to add just a little bit more so that I can play with it. Let's see, the other half. Here we go. I think I have to look. I got another spatula here. Let's see if I can scrape this out better. I was preparing this time and said I better have some spatulas. Oh, this is gonna be slimy. See, to me, slime is a slime. Something that's a slimy bug is something that's really sticky and gooey. I've said in past, it's not like barrel O slime. They call that because you wouldn't be able to play with it if it didn't have those consistencies. Alright, there's a mess for later. And then let's see, where's this one? Not slimy enough. This one needs quite a bit more. I can just feel it. Boy, that gummy is going to be sticky. I can't pick it up just yet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them sit just a little bit, wash my hands, come back, I'll pour this one out, and then I will play with my slimes. Okay, I'm right where I want to be. It is holding its shape pretty good. So let's get this one out. I added one more tablespoon before I put my hands in that. Now, is it like other slimes I made? No. But will it? Probably. I might even add more. I don't know. Look at how it... Let's see if I can just pick it up. It's holding pretty good. While I'm here at the table, let me just add a little bit more and kind of mix it up here now. This is the most I've ever put in anything. So now we know melting chocolate and doing this does not slime like anything else. That's for sure. Okay, now this one, I have not moved this one. It's super sticky. Let me try to center this one too. I think just being a gummy is naturally sticky, so we're going to do something a little bit more on this one too. Just because. I don't know if there's any other reason. Just because. Look at how it just almost doesn't want to be part of it. Okay, this seems like a good enough spoon to do it with. This one actually looks like it will come up from the table. See that? Alright, not much more I can do here except get my hands in this. I think I will take my ring off for this one being so sticky. Just so I can see. Here we go. You see that? Seems to be okay. Let's see this one. That one gets some on my hand. I wonder if I can scrape with this. Let me wipe this off. I want to try to scrape up as much of the red as possible. It just looks cool without getting this in it. It's definitely like a taffy. I can tell already it's the most unique I've ever tried. All right. Ooh, look at that. Chocolate. I'm going to add a little more. Now I got my hands in there. Look at that. That is a weird consistency. It's almost like a spiny tree, you know, with the roots that all pull away are growing and you see them in the ground. You notice the shade has changed now that I've got my hand in there. Okay, so will it slime? I'm going to say, not really. Will it create a sticky mess? I'm going to say, yes. Alright, let me get my other hand in the chocolate so that I'm not mixing with that. This one? No, it's not sliming either. It's holding together in some way, but it's not pulling up like my normal slimes do. Oh, this is going to be a sticky mess. But if you had melted chocolate, you would not be able to do this. Pick it up like this anyway, right? Would you? I don't think so. All right, there we go. They're going to work their way together. That's disgusting. It just looks disgusting. What a great Valentine's treat this is. It's definitely changing consistency though. Look at this. It's adding it so that I could do that. Look at that. Let's bring in a few more things here. A little more crunch to them, the conversation hearts, just so that we can... Wow, it is so sticky. Here we go. A few little add-ons. A set of lips or two. Now how's that for Valentine's fun? This one is going to be interesting to clean up, but let's see if I could scrape a little bit more here. I think I'm done experimenting. No, look, it is so hard. But I'll keep playing like I normally do. So you want to hear me breathing. A lot of times I'll be breathing because it's taking a lot of energy to clean this up. Otherwise I'll be as quiet as possible going forward. I will say thanks for watching and supporting Lucky Penny Shop. This is just the way this turned out. I did not practice this and say, I'm not going to get good slime. Don't do it. I'm just doing it. And if you want to see more slime videos, look in that description. There will be a playlist link there. Or as always, you can search Lucky Penny Shop. It actually has more of a putty-like feel once I mix the chocolate. And tell me what you think now, if you've stuck through this whole obscure how did I end up here video. And that's it. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.